had an invitation from Tomo from Coffs 4x4 Bush Adventures. We've got Jed from Tricky Devil Off-Road from Coffs and Matty from Turbo's Bush Adventures. He's asked us to come along to a couple of his favourite spots west of Port Macquarie. We're up in the hills behind Warhope at the moment because we camped up here last night, a bit of a late night. So we're not too sure where we're off to. Tomo sort of kept the brief pretty close to his heart. So looking forward to where we end up the next few days.
Welcome all, welcome back to the channel. Now, we're just left camp at Ellenborough Reserve last night and we're just cruising down the road. We're going to go check out this cool suspension bridge. This suspension bridge is called the Kempsey Suspension Bridge and it opened in 1936 and it is the oldest suspension bridge in Australia, and I think that's pretty cool. And what's even cooler is the fact that you can still drive over it. Many of these old bridges are either burnt down, taken down, or you got to go around them on a new bridge, and that's not cool. How much cool is this? You get to drive straight across it and cross the Hastings River. Now, plan for the weekend, we're going to cruise up to the Sells River area after we finish checking out this awesome bridge, of course, and check out some old mining history, taking a couple of little steep tracks, and yeah, probably camp up at the lookout. I hope the boys are going to have as much fun as you are watching this. Really looking forward to it. Anyway, let's hit the dirt, eh? Kilometres back and we're heading up this section of road now called the Old Highway, and it was here before the main part of the Oxley was here, and this would have been the way they'd headed all the way up to Walker with carts and everything. We're still seeing evidence of like a bit of hand stacked rock as well, which is pretty cool, from probably 1800s onwards. Yeah, unreal. Ready for an adventure, Matty?
I was thinking I might leave the tyre pressures up so I get more ground clearance.
Yeah, true. I think you'll be fine.
So you put that in front of someone's face and then automatically you go, I don't know what to say, but...
Just say shit, mate.
Shit, mate.
Sure, exactly. Yeah. See what I have to work with here on this great adventure of ours.
They never say, they always say it, never work with kids, animals, or Kevy. Or was that Tommy?
Or Tomo. Or Jasmine Child. What are we going down to, mate?
16, buddy. Sweet 16.
Sweet 16. Gonna need it because I think we're going into some steep terrain later on. It's gonna be good.
Hell yeah. Low rain. Bring it on.
you can see, just after the bushfires, plenty of trees down on the way up the mountain. Don't recommend driving over it like I did. We moved it off the road after this because there was no way the smaller vehicles were going to get over it. Good little bit of advice I can give you though is if you can, carry a bit of chain with you. Decent snig chain's always handy. Just saves using your snatch straps and winch extension straps and stuff. They're not really made for that. You can do it, but they end up getting damaged and that, and you're going to want them when you got to do those serious recoveries. So yeah, recommend it. Carry a bit of chain if you can. We're just heading, yeah, as you said, down the Corn Cob Trail, and I've been in here once before and it was a really interesting trail. I'm really looking forward to driving again. It's going to take us all the way down into the bottom of this pristine gully, really steep terrain. There's going to be a few cool little downhill sections and a few switchbacks, and hopefully see some of the mining history and the mining relics that are still left here in the area. It's going to be an unreal little drive this afternoon.
Would rotate around, one would lift, and then one would pull it down.
Yep.
Yeah. Wicked.
And they'll all go in sequence.
So everything feeds in from the back here.
Yep.
Crushes under, and then all the crushed ore comes out the front.
Yep. That's not even the coolest part though. Like, you just think about where we've just come down. Any entrance into here is that or steeper.
And how did they bring
all this still down in here?
And this is why it hasn't left.
It's got a lot of pieces to it. It would have been
a porcelain cart or on timber rollers.
Very fast.
Unreal.
Well, when we went out to that Crumpet Tops and there was a big 10-head stamper there, we were moving some of these wheels. Because
it's like turning these?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Just a dry rust out there, it just hasn't ceased to go up.
Now that is unreal bit of history. Have a look at that. Gold mine.
Far out. Can't believe the history down here. We're probably 60 k's west of Warhope, but it's taken us about 3 hours to get down here because it's all four driving and stuff. But isn't this cool? It's dark, it's cold, there's no bats, but the old fellas did it pretty harsh. Lots of respect for them.
A wood swallow. About 10 degrees cooler in here.
So cool.
It's like I'm walking uphill.
A lot bigger than a lot of the mines I've been in before too, like a lot higher, taller in the roof.
Oh, that's close.
Do you know what's fantastic though? Kev's still ducking. Shoot off to the right here. Man, they did some work in here. This is heaps bigger than the mines around our area in Coffs, you know.
Yeah, not wrong. Oh, that smells better.
Oh, bit of fresh air. That was unreal though. What a find. What a find. The cells. So after checking out that cool gold mine and the Stamper, you got a few more creek crossings to do before you get down to the Hilton. Now you want to allow a good couple of hours of driving along this creek and hopping out and looking at the gold mines and stuff, because there's stuff everywhere to check out. But once you do get to the Hilton, go for a walk down behind it. I didn't put it in here because I didn't have any good footage of it, but there's another cracking gold mine and a massive waterfall, which is fantastic for those hot summer days for a lunchtime beer and swim. Definitely go and check it out. But anyway, here's the Hilton. Oh, it's been a good day, mate. Hell yeah. How cool is this? The Hilton. It's in the dance floor, mate. How cool is this? Hell yeah. I bet you this has seen many a four driver in the bad weather though, that's for sure. It's cold. And it's seen some bad weather and some termites too.
Oh yeah, still standing.
I think that only happens through, you know, people like us come out and put a nail or two in it every now and again, throw a bit of corro back up or whatever. That's it, you know. It all needs maintenance, doesn't it?
Staying up better than me after 12 tinnies, mate.
That's pretty cool. Oh well, let's go. I think it's time to make tracks and head to camp.
Hell yeah.
So we'll just make our way back through this little fun section here, and how's camp sound? Good?
Hang on, definitely busy.
Probably get there and catch the sunset, mate. That'll be pretty cool.
That sounds good, mate. I'm keen to see this lookout you got for us.
Oh mate, she's a pearler. You're in for a treat. That's for sure. Just exited the cells and turning back onto Notting Bull Road, and the boys are pretty keen for this lookout, I can tell you that. It's called Blue Knob, and we're going to head up there and set up camp for the night. It has to be one of my favourite hilltop camps. You're just over 1,000 metres above sea level, 360-degree views, and I can't wait to show you. what a place. Blue Knob Lookout. Nice cold beer and watch the sunset go down. Definitely, if you can, get up here and check it out. One of my favourite spots of all time, I reckon. That view, you don't get that many places. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for tuning in, and hope you've enjoyed the video, and I look forward to showing you more awesome places around Australia. Cheers, guys. See you next time.